In this video, I'd like to compare counting money and comparing margins in retail. So you make the wrong decisions sometimes if you compare margins, and I'll show you why. Here we have two articles in a retail store. This one, it costs €3 in total, and 2 times 50 cents, €1 goes to the store, and €2 is cost of goods sold, is the buying price. The other article has a high gross margin percentage, so 50 cents goes to the store and 10 cents goes to the factory. So high margin article, low margin article. And if we look at the total store, we see 150 goes to the store, 210 goes to the factory, and then we get the average gross margin percentage, which is the ratio that goes to the store. Now, if we look at the expenses in the store, then we get what people call the gross or the break-even gross margin, and the expenses in the store are 150, and that would mean that 210 goes to the factory, 150, which the store had, goes to cover expenses such as rent, salaries, etc. And so the store has no profit. 100% of sales are either going to the factory or to expenses. So then the store says, how can we bring up our margin a bit higher than our expenses so we can make money? And say we look at the article that we had here, which was earning 50 cents. It has a high margin, so the margin minus the expenses should give you a profit if you look at it in that framework. And say you not only sell 1 but 2 or maybe even 3 of those articles, so it has a turnover speed of 3 with a high margin. And on the other hand, we compare it to the article with the low margin and say we only sell that twice, then we wonder where are we making a profit and where are we making a loss. So this is the margin, that was the break-even percentage. This looks like it's making a loss, and some planning systems would say don't take this. And on the other hand, here you have high margin and lots of money going to the store, seen from the percentage framework. But if you add up the cents, you count the money, this is 50, 50, and 50, that's 150. Your expenses are 150, so this is break even. But on the other hand, 50 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents, 50 cents is €2 minus 150, means this is profitable, even though, according to a planning system, it might seem unprofitable. So if you count the money instead of comparing margins, you have a better chance of making money in retail.